Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I am cash planning for the week. So in this video, I'm basically just figuring out how much money I'm going to be putting into each of my envelopes and figuring out what denominations I will be getting from the bank today. So I like to do this on the weekend. I like to reset my wallet at least and fill my envelopes either like Saturday, Sunday, anytime Saturday, Sunday morning or Saturday night. I like to stuff my envelopes. So that way Sunday when I go to do my errands, I have all the money already ready to go to shop with if I need to. Especially my wallet. My wallet, that's the most important one, is resetting this one. So I already figured out my wallet. My wallet's getting the usual amount here. So it's getting $170. The breakdown for that is 30 in spending. Eating out will get 30. Groceries will get 80. Coffee, 20. And buffer will get 10. And this money that I have in here right now, whatever I don't spend today before my cash stuffing, all of this will be taken out, and then I will put the majority of this into savings. But yeah, that is my process when it comes to my wallet and my weekly spending in my wallet. So that one is all done and figured out. Now I just need to figure out my other envelopes, all of the envelopes in the binders, and also savings challenges, which actually I should probably do a savings challenge first because I do have a roll of the dice one. Oh, actually I also have, because I loaded, I put the new challenges in here, but I still have one that I need to put in here. This is the one I'm going to do right now because it's a dice one, and I like to get this one out of the way first. So, actually, over here. And then some dice. And I think I'm just going to roll twice and see what that gets me. Okay, so we'll see which two I get here. All right, so I have 1 and 4. So 1 and 4, that is a star. Let's do another one. 6 and 3, which is another star. I think I'm gonna roll, let's roll 2 more times. Okay, 5 and 1, another stars, that's $1. 2 and 5. Oh, I got a mushroom. So that is a 5. Okay, so that's $8 for this challenge. Okay, so I realized I called it roll the dice, but it's the power up challenge. So this one is going to be 8. All right, I need to start calculating this actually. Minus 170 minus 8. All right, so I'm left with 254. I have a new challenge and I actually just made it, and it's going to be something that I'm going to be stocking in my shop. A version of it is going to be stocked in my shop. I kind of tweaked it a little bit just to make it for what I need right now for a $5 challenge. But this one will be available in my shop. My restock, I finally have a date, and I have to do it this date. Like I have to. Something's going on in my apartment complex. They need to do something in our units, and I want to get as much of my inventory out of here before that happens. So I need to have this restock on Tuesday, the 10th, and it's going to be at 4:30. I have to look at the time, but I think 4. Right when I get home from work, basically, I can have this restock, and then I can start shipping out things by the weekend, so that way the following week when they come into my unit, hopefully a good amount of the stuff is sold. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping. But yeah, I have a new design. My sister drew up all these little images, and then I made it into a savings challenge. And I love Disney, and I love the food at Disney, so this one's to pay tribute to that, because that's one of the main reasons why we go. We love trying all the new foods they have there, especially like treats and stuff. So this is the new challenge. It's going to be a treat yourself challenge. So it's called something a little bit different, but it's the same design. I just tweaked it to make them all like 5s just to make it a $5 saving challenge for me to have here. Because I don't know why I like to have a 10, a 5, and a 1 in here. So I just tweaked it a little bit. So yeah, we have all the little Disney treat kind of stuff, which is fun. Some balloons too. Little treat sign. Cute. And then it's glossy, so you can use a Sharpie on it, which is nice. But yeah, this will be a treat yourself one. So this one I'm going to use for my $5 challenge. And I'm just going to put it in here, and then I'll figure out the amounts after I do these. But I just wanted to show that first and let you know that restock is happening. Sorry it's delayed, but I feel so much better. I'm not like 100%, I'm like 99%, I feel like. Actually, maybe more 95. But getting there. It's getting there. Okay, so I'm left with $254, and I'm going to go into my envelopes. Now, I have a couple of priority envelopes that I want to focus on, which are now going to be Christmas. It was treat yourself for a while because I was paying myself back for a large purchase that I made at the end of the year. I finally paid myself back, so I'm not focusing so much on this one anymore. I'm still gonna, put a little bit more than 5 in it every week, but it's not gonna get the highest amount anymore right now since I'm shifting my priority to another envelope, and that's going to be Christmas, just because I want to try to get this one a little bit more towards my goal that I set for myself this year. And I know we still have some time till Christmas, but I also want to try to get that amount in here a good amount of time before Christmas so I can shop early instead of last minute like I always tend to do. But I'm hoping to be a little bit better this year, especially since a lot of the times we're usually ordering things online through like lists and stuff. So sometimes the shipping, it won't get here in time if I wait to the last minute. So yeah, I want to focus on this a little bit more. So Christmas is going to become a new priority envelope for me, just till I get to a better amount than what I have right now. Right now I have $371, and I believe my goal for this one is $930 for this one. So yeah, I'm going to work on getting this one up a little bit more these next few months. So Christmas, that one is going to get a 15 this week. And then my other priority envelope right now that I'm focusing on, that one is a month ahead, just because I think it would be cool to get month ahead on my rent. Hopefully one day I could get 2 months ahead, 3 months ahead, 6 months ahead. That would be lovely. But I mean, my rent is so much that I don't even want to think about like putting that much pressure on myself to get 6 months ahead. Somebody made a comment about that recently, and I'm just like, man, my rent is like $3,000. Like, let me just focus on that $3,000, try to knock that out. And which I think that's a pretty good goal in itself, to try to get ahead on rent. I've never done that before, ever. So yeah, I'm going to focus on that, because even that is a lot. Right now I'm at $645. So I still got a bit to go when it comes to my rent. So yeah, just taking it a week at a time when it comes to this. And eventually I'll get there. And hopefully eventually I could get to 6 months. But yeah, I'm just focusing on just a month would be absolutely amazing if I could get that. It's going to get the same amount as Christmas. This is just going to get 15. Month ahead, 15. Okay, those are my only priority envelopes right now. Okay. Everything else, what am I doing? I still need to work in this one. Everything else will get less than 15 this week. So auto has 182. This one will get 10, because I do want to focus on this one too. I'm not yet at the point where I feel I need to make it a priority yet, but I do know I'm gonna need tires probably next year. I'm thinking. We'll see. So yeah, gotta focus on that. But I think I'm like halfway there, so that's good. Electronics. Okay, so this one, it's not a huge priority, but I have decided that I do want to buy a new TV for my room. I don't have a TV in my room, but I think that would be nice to have, because sometimes I could hear my neighbor's TV and I could hear my neighbors like laughing and having fun, you know. He has friends over a lot, so I could sometimes hear it in my room. And I feel like a TV would be nice to drown it out a little bit more. Yeah, so I'm very sensitive to noise, so things like that I just zone in on. And if I have like a white noise kind of thing going on, then that covers it up a little bit, but there's only so much that it kind of covers. So, and I think it would be nice to have a TV again. I haven't had a TV in my room in a while and watch everything on my phone at this point right now, which is fine, but it'd be nice to just have a TV and just lay in bed and watch TV. I think that would be good. So electronics, I think this week I will put 10. And thankfully TVs aren't as expensive as I remember them being the last time I had to buy one for myself. Emergency, we'll get 10 as well. Okay, extra savings. Oh, this is another one I wanted to focus on. Okay, so this one's getting 15. I forgot about this one. Sorry, extra savings. I forgot about you. Furniture is getting 5. Okay, I already did a month ahead. Rainy day, we'll get 5. Registration, we'll get 5. Road trip, we'll get 5. Scentsy, we'll get 5. Lots of 5s, lots of 5. Subscriptions, we'll get 5. And travel, we'll get 10. Okay, 139. I have to make that stretch. Make it stretch a good amount. Okay, I still have quite a bit, and I have some savings challenges too. So I feel like a lot of these are just gonna get 5. Oh, and I accidentally, like when I wrote my list, it's out of order a little bit because I forgot I had some envelopes in my wallet. So beauty is actually all the way down here, and this is gonna get 5. Clothing will get 5. Where's clothing? 5's up here. Costco will get 5, but Costco also gets leftover money from my wallet, which I think I have $1, so it'll get like 6 this week. Family, that's 40. This will get 5. Gifts, actually, I should put a little bit more in here. Gifts, I want to put 10 in gifts. Home, we'll get 5. Household, it's down here, we'll get 5. Pantry, oh, actually, I put pantry on here, but it's at 30, and that's like my cap when it comes to this envelope. So I actually don't need to put anything in pantry since I'm at 30. And then once I spend from this one, once I need to buy something, and pantry is for things like when I need olive oil, or I need some kind of like essential cooking thing. I'm trying to bulk buy some stuff too, so that way I'm not buying like the little packs anymore, and I can maybe buy things at Costco. So I'm using that from pantry, because I feel like even when I buy olive oil, it's so expensive, it eats up a good chunk of your grocery budget. So I've been liking having this pantry envelope just to, you know, help that out a little bit. So I'm actually going to cross off pantry because it's not getting anything this week. I shouldn't have left it on there. Target's going to get 5. Okay, 94. I have a few more envelopes and then savings challenges that I need to focus on. Disneyland. Okay, I'm going to Disney. I was supposed to go to Disney today, but I canceled it because I have so much to do, especially since I'm doing that restock. So I felt it was better to just, you know, focus on that. And then I have a Disney trip planned after my restock, and hopefully after I ship everything out. So it'll be my little treat to myself to go after next weekend. So Disneyland this week will get, I'm gonna put 5. Go Wild will get 5. Treat Yourself will get 10. Put 10. I don't know yet like what I'm buying with this yet, but right now I'm just saving towards something. Fun, we'll get 5. Hobbies, 5. Christmas already done, and holiday decor, we'll get 5. Okay, I have a little bit more than I thought I would at this point. So I think I'm going to bump up Disneyland, since I am going to Disney next weekend. For sure, I'm going to Disney next weekend. So I'm going to put this at 10 instead of 5. So that's another 5. And then, what other one should I do? Okay, I'm going to go, I think that's the only one I want to do. And then I'm going to go to my savings challenges. So 100 envelope. I think I'm just going to do, so I'm so close to being done with this. So close. Should I choose? I'm just going to do 5. I'm going to do 5 and I think I might do another video, and I know people like watching this, where I take all the lower amounts and push them to the higher ones, which again, my highest one is 36, like so close to being done with this. So just so I can open up these lower ones again, because those are a lot easier to fill. Okay, so I think I might do that. But for now, it'll just be 5 for that one. And then I have 52 circles, which is this one. I have 5 open, so I'm just going to plan for 5, and then leftover money will help bump it up a little bit. So, well, hopefully I can bump it up. We shall see. 5. We'll put 5 there. Cash Dash, which is this fun challenge here that I'm coloring in. We'll get, do I have a 5? I'm running low on my low amounts now that I'm looking at it. So, okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 more 5s. Everything else is like really large amounts. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna focus on 5, and then I will figure out how I'm gonna manage to do all those other ones, all those higher amounts eventually. I think I'm gonna do, for 100 envelope, I think I'm gonna do 10 instead of 5. And then hopefully I can bump it up. I don't think I'll bump it up to 23, but maybe after I push everything back, then it'll open up some of the more like easier ones. I think I'm gonna do 10 though. I'm gonna change this one to 10. Okay, so that was another 5. All right, so I'm left with 34, and then I have the $10 challenge, which is this cute little pen. This one's gonna be restocked. This Penny the Pig one. It's got little tropical flowers on its head. So this one I'm gonna do 20. This one, the treat yourself, the cute little treats, I'm gonna do 10, so I can color in 2 of those, and then I'll do the last 4 in the $1 challenge. Okay, so hopefully my numbers are correct and I didn't mess up anywhere, because I like the amounts I have in these. Like, I feel good about these amounts for this week, but that's only if it matches this. Otherwise, I'll have to make some adjustments. So we shall see. I'm going to do that off camera because it's a little boring to watch, but and I sometimes mess up and I have to double, triple check myself sometimes. So I'm just going to check my numbers and make sure it does match the 432 and then move on to this part. Okay, everything looks good. That's how it's supposed to be. So now I can move on to the tallies. And for the tally, or for this denomination part, I'm trying to figure out just what I'm going to ask for at the bank. I like to ask for the least amount of bills for whatever I'm getting, except for when it comes to these savings challenges. But these, I like to have whatever amount is the largest in there. So auto is going to be a 10, and emergency is 10. Extra savings 15, so that's 10 and a 5. 5, 15 again. And then I have a few 5s here. And then a 10, 5, 10, and a 5. And then this one's a blank spot, so I'm not going to go in there. That's why I had to cross this off, because I used to accidentally put things in when I didn't cross it off all the way. It used to mess me up. So 5, 10, 5, 10, bunch of 5s here, or actually 2 5s, and then a 15, and then a few 5s here. 5, and then a 10, 5, 5. Roll the dice is 8, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. $10 challenge is 20, so that is 2 10s. 10 is, or $5 challenge is 10, so that's 2 5s, and then 4 1s. All right, so now I'm just going to count the tally. So 50, I have 1, so that's 150. 20 is 3. 10s, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then 1s. I have 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so now to just calculate this and make sure I have 432 still. So 50 times 1 is 50. 20 times 3 is 60. 10 times 18 is 180. 5 times 26 is 130. I always second guess myself on these. Yeah, 130. And then 12. Okay, so then I'm just going to calculate all of this. 50, 60, 180, 130. Oh, okay, cleared it. 50, 60, 180, 130, and 12. 432. Perfect. Okay, so 432, or let me put all of these numbers down. This, I just like to take this little sticky note, just write it down. One day, eventually, I'll get to a pretty little one that I can make, but I'm not at that point yet. So 50 times 1 is $50. 20 times 3 is 60. 10 times 18 is 180. 5, 26 is 130. And then 1s, I need 12, and that's $12. And that is a total of 432. Okay, and then hopefully my bank, their little machine has been broken the times that I've gone, at least the last 2 times I've gone to get money at the teller. And so they're always like having to hand count it out. Usually they have a machine and just like spits out the money super easy. But hopefully the machine's working now. They still give me the money. It takes a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm going to give them this, and then they'll give me all those denominations that break down there. And then I will be able to cash stuff for this week. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, especially if you watched to the very end. Thank you so much for that. If you want to leave me an emoji of your favorite animal down in the comments so I can know that you watched to the very end, I'd love to see that. But yeah, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch. If you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you liked seeing what you saw, or if you've been watching for a while and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate a subscribe. It's free, so it's definitely in the budget, and I have a lot of content here if you're looking for a new channel to watch daily. I usually have daily content, so hopefully you subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And then I will see you hopefully in the next video.